You are about to embark on a show about 4 people who find themselves thrust into the backstories of pulp culture history. Join Christopher DeVos, J.L. Trost, Laura DeVos, and Sabrina Pierre as they poorly impersonate celebrities, drink a lot of beer, and answer very hard trivia questions. You are now listening to Podcast 42.
Well, here we are, quarantined for the coronavirus thing.
Yeah, it's weird that we're all quarantined together.
Well, that's because our smart president said that all podcasters had to be quarantined under the same roof, since most of them will be out of work in their day jobs.
Yeah, and besides, this way we can keep pumping out free entertainment for those bored and stuck in their homes.
Oh, maybe they'll be bored enough to listen to our show.
No one will ever get that bored.
Yeah, not as long as there are pantries to be cleaned.
More like not as long as Netflix is still streaming and chilling.
Hey, are you getting much chili, JL?
No, Tara's always cleaning the pantry.
That's what I thought.
I actually might be able to empty my queue of all the movies and show I put in there like 5 years ago.
Netflix hasn't been around for 5 years.
You're right, Laura. It's actually been around a lot longer. As a matter of fact, it's been around since August 29th, 1997.
Wow, you're like a Netflixologist.
I don't know what that is.
You're like a doctor of Netflix facts. He even knew the dates and stuff.
Well, honestly, not really. I just read it from the script here. See right here, page 1, line 11.
Oh, that's not as impressive.
It's impressive if you can't read.
Touché.
You know, I say before we figure out our next topic, we relax, maybe open the beer cooler and watch something on Netflix.
JL beer cooler, it's cooler than you think. JL beer cooler, it's cool enough to drink. It's cool enough to drink, yeah.
Okay, so what is this?
Oh, it was on sale before everything happened, and really it was the only beer left. But it's from Golden Road Brewing. It's their Mango Wheat Ale. It's a series inspired by the iconic fruit cart vendors of Los Angeles.
I really am enjoying the fact that I'm the only one not making a face at this one.
Well, I know you like mango, so that's why I got this one.
I am a big fan of mango, but mango is kind of like blueberry, where like fake mango tastes better than real mango, and fake blueberry tastes better than real blueberry.
I don't get it.
See, the fake mango tastes better than a real mango.
You know, I'm going to have to disagree with you, Chris, here, because I now work at a grocery store, and mangoes were flying off the shelf today.
Chris Kattan's flying off the shelf?
I didn't say mango. I said mangoes.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but we live in a predominantly Hispanic state, so yeah.
And Haitians. We have a lot of mangoes at our house.
Oh, do the Haitians like the mango too?
Yeah, my husband just peels it with his teeth. That's
I
true.
might be part Haitian, part Hispanic then.
Mango.
Well, stay tuned to the end of the show where we rate the beer. We'll rate it on 1 through 6. It represents a 6-pack, 1 being the worst, 6 being the best. Stop making that face, JL.
I'm sorry, it's the aftertaste.
This rating system makes sense to everybody in the world except for one lone Canadian who's social distancing in Kissimmee.
Sabrina can't drink today. That's the second time she spilled on herself. Once in sound check and once now.
Hey, we're almost out of money. You can't be wasting the beer.
I just...
That's right. Drink it out of your shirt. Let no drop go wasted. All right. Now that Sabrina's done wringing out her shirt, on to the hard part. Let's pick something we all want to watch, all right? So there's a lot to choose from.
Ooh, I say we watch like a cooking competition show, like maybe Nailed It.
Ooh, I like cooking competition shows.
I vote for a scary movie.
Ooh, I don't like scary movies.
I'm thinking about a documentary. Ooh, maybe a documentary on the history of the WWE.
Ooh, I like documentaries with capital letters in them.
Hey, look at the screen. There's something new. What's that?
It says Virtual Netflix History.
Don't click it.
Why?
Witches.
I think I read something about this. I even sent the article to you, Laura.
Yeah, I only read the headline. It said Netflix introduces new virtual application.
And then there was a whole article that followed it.
Yeah, too many words.
You know, I read about this too. It's supposed to be pretty cool. It turns your living room into a 3D version of the history of Netflix.
Yeah, it's kind of like a test for the future of how we may view movies.
Oh, that sounds cool, but the history of Netflix? Is that something that will hold my attention?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know, ladies. Why don't we just click it and see what happens? If we don't like it, we can turn it off.
Welcome to the history of Netflix. Once you've started this program, you cannot turn it off.
Wrong again, Chris.
Who knew?
Netflix was founded on August 29, 1997.
That's what Chris said!
Sabrina, please don't interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
Sabrina, it just said your name.
Well, yeah, it is my name after all.
Right, but how did it know it?
Witches.
I knew it.
Gotcha, haha. Almost everyone here has Netflix accounts. I see everyone has an account but JL. I know you from your logins.
JL, I thought you had accounts for everything.
No, not everything. I still use my ex's Netflix accounts. I also still use her accounts for Amazon Prime, Uber Eats, Tinder, Grindr, Pornhub, and Bosley.
Wow. I know who I'm never giving my passwords to.
I also know what you like and dislike. Chris, the documentary on breast implants wasn't that good, was it?
What? Documentary on breast implants? What are you talking about? I didn't watch that.
Oh, Chris, I believe that you watched it.
He did on June 17, 2017. Started at 2:06 p.m. and ended it at 2:15 p.m.
Wait, it was like a 9-minute documentary?
Well, I mean, yeah, if you fast forward to the good parts.
Oh, I watched that too.
You always only watch 9 minutes of it.
Right. Just the good parts.
So anyways, Netflix was started in Scotts Valley, California by Mark Randolph.
Hi, I'm Mark Randolph.
Whoa, it's like he's standing right here in the living room, but he looks just like a Force ghost.
And Reed Hastings.
Whoa, it's Reed Hastings. And he too is looking like a forced ghost.
Not a forced ghost, Sabrina, a Force ghost. You know, like from Star Wars.
I stand by what I said. He looks like a person that has been forced to be a ghost.
She ain't wrong.
Before Netflix, I worked as a marketing director for Hastings' company, Pure Atria. I was a co-founder of Michael Warehouse, a computer mail order company.
Oh boy, this is kind of boring after all.
Okay, just wait.
Later I was employed by Borland International as vice president of marketing.
Vice President of Boring? Where's the fast forward button?
You can't fast forward or turn this off once it's started. So, I was a computer scientist and mathematician. I sold Pure Atria to a Rational Software Corporation in 1997 for about $700 million. At that time, it was the biggest acquisition in Silicon Valley history.
That's the valley where they make all the sex toys.
Now things are picking up.
What? Sabrina, that's Silicon Valley. This is Silicon Valley. They're two different places.
Listen, you two, there is no Silicon Valley.
Then explain where all the sex toys come from. And don't say witches.
Elves.
I wish we picked Nailed It to watch instead of this.
The story of how they came up with the idea for Netflix while commuting between their homes in Santa Cruz and Pure Atria's headquarters in Sunnyvale, although several other theories have surfaced over the years.
Well, that just sounds dull.
I did say there were other theories.
Such as?
Like, we came up with the idea at a Burger King, sharing a large order of onion rings.
The best part about getting onion rings at Burger King is that there is always a bonus French fry in there.
We have a couple more if you guys stop interrupting.
Yes, it's like getting two sides for the price of one. I like the sauce too.
Oh, the sauce is so good.
Burger King aside, here was another theory. I was once fined $40 at a Blockbuster store for being late to return a copy of Apollo 13, and that's what inspired us.
Well, you did rent it in November, and you returned it in February.
That story is actually not true. It's only emotionally true.
Well, I have an emotionally true story, and it involves a little girl who's always wanted a snake for a pet, and her parents said no.
Because your parents did not want you to get eaten.
I'm not a fan of snakes either. So finally, some people thought we came up with the idea while watching Kevin Costner and The Postman.
Worst best movie ever. We're so good at that. That's a professional right there.
Yeah.
That's how professionals work.
Regardless of your thoughts on The Postman, you can find it streaming on Netflix until the end of October.
Pass. What was that breast documentary called?
Best Breasts in the West, Part 3.
Wait a minute, Chris. Are you sure that wasn't on Pornhub?
I'm sure Pornhub has boobies for newbies.
Oh, I've seen that one too.
Shall we go back to Netflix story? We had many bad ideas to start out, including customized sporting goods, personalized surfboards, and even dog food individually formulated for your dog.
To be honest, Mark, those were all your ideas.
True, but they were ideas I spent many hours working on. Initially, I thought all those ideas were better than the idea that eventually, after months of research, hundreds of hours of discussion, and marathon meetings in a family restaurant, became Netflix.
I invested the initial $2.5 million in startup cash for Netflix.
Amazon was a big inspiration for me. We wanted to be the Amazon.com of something. I still say we could do the personalized shampoo idea, by the way.
Ooh, I would buy that.
See, Reed?
Okay, maybe we will look into it.
Can I get something strawberry scented?
Yeah, strawberry and rhubarb.
Rhubarb?
Yeah, rhubarb is super underrated. You can eat it, and it's used for many Chinese medicines.
Ladies, it's not happening anytime soon.
Well, maybe I'll make my own rhubarb shampoo then. You can wash your hair with it, or drink it when you have a headache.
Like a rhubarb milkshake.
My rhubarb milkshake brings all the boys to my yard, and damn right, it's better than yours.
Yeah, it is.
Back to the Netflix story, all right? You know, this presentation is only supposed to take 20 minutes. Anyway, we considered using VHS tapes at first.
Ugh, that would have been bad. They were so delicate, and people never rewound them.
Be kind, rewind.
I like that movie. And they took forever to rewind. Why didn't they just put the movie on both sides of the tape so when you got to the end, you could just start it over again?
That's not how the machine worked.
Could have been.
I still have a ton of VHS tapes and a VHS player.
So does Laura's mom.
Hey, some of those tapes are worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, like 13 cents.
Like 27 cents.
We had no idea what would work and what wouldn't work. In 1997, all we knew was that we wanted to start our own company and that we wanted it to involve selling things on the internet. That was it.
VHS was too expensive to stock and too delicate to ship. We heard about DVDs. At that time, they were a new technology, so we tested the concept of selling or renting DVDs by mail. Except we didn't have a DVD, so we tested a CD.
And by testing, we mean Mark mailed one to me. It came to me intact, but the problem was I didn't have a CD player. So I mailed it back.
And I mailed it back to Reed because I had already listened to it several times. It was Men at Work's Cargo album.
That's a lot of back and forth. Who has it now? Who can it be now?
Whoa, Sabrina, I'm the song reference guy.
Sorry. Here, have a Vegemite sandwich as a peace offering.
Damn it, Sabrina, what did I tell you? You did it again. Thanks for the sandwich.
No problem. I've been carrying it around all year.
You like Vegemite?
Yeah, just like small little bits of Vegemite, not like full-on submarine sandwich Vegemite.
Good thing this is just a 6-inch.
That's what she said.
Okay, so let's get back to the mail pong portion of this story. See, the whole thing led me to think about how much data a DVD could hold and how quickly you could disseminate that information through the mail. Eventually, the internet would make it possible to deliver things even faster.
So Netflix was launched on April 14th, 1998, as the world's first online DVD rental store. It started with only 30 employees and 925 titles available.
To be fair, that was pretty much everything that was available on DVD at the time.
Our pay-per-rent rates and due dates were similar to Blockbuster.
Yeah,
just like Blockbuster. Blockbuster, the greatest name in home movie rental entertainment.
Great. Look who's here. John Antioco.
Oh, no, not you again.
Yeah,